Pokemon.
Nothing beats a jelly-filled donut.
Quickly, Ash, I need you to hop on my back and throw nickels at the people below.
We're all monsters, Jake.
An amazing franchise with some of the most passionate fans I have ever seen.
Fucking murder that child!
We let a baby in this contest. That seems unfair.
Baby! Punt that baby! Punt that
Creating
baby!
whole new worlds and games out of a heart for this series. Today, we are looking at a fan manga adaptation of the first generation story and asking the question, should you read Pokemon DJ Festival of Champions? Covering a quick rundown of the series, its plot, and its art. Heads up that this video will have spoilers, so go read first if you are concerned. Let's crack in. Festival of Champions is written by Seijun Tombo. It's currently 14 chapters, self-released across the past 4 years. It's set in the Kanto Pokemon region, following the heroes of their respective games as they fight to win the Festival of Champions. This series pulls on the stories both told and untold in the original games. Team Rocket taking over Sylph Tower, finding a Pikachu as Red Starter, and, really significant to the story, the death of Green's Raticate. The story switches between battles in the festival to flashbacks of our hero's journey. In the past, seeing how Red's team reacted to their fight at Sylph, or how Blue bonded with a heartbroken Pokemon. In the present, how their now fully developed teams battle against the best in the world. As far as the fights go, the story gets a bit fast and loose with the game and anime rules, and is generally better viewed as a blend of the two, like a sand slash that trains itself to be immune to water, or reflex being used to box a Pokemon in. The emphasis is always on providing a great battle and engaging story without letting the technicalities get in the way. The story follows Red, the protagonist, Green, the antagonist, and Blue, the other one,
I'm just happy to be here,
in what is essentially the Elite Four tournament. Each character has gone through their journey through Kanto and are now competing to be the best of the best. We get to look at each character, their teams, and particularly their own fighting style, whether that be out of teamwork, cold submission, or simply to find the best in each of their Pokemon. When the fights take place, it's not only the Pokemon fighting, but also their respective dreams and styles clashing. The characters in this story are done unreasonably well. Red is the classic hothead caring protagonist that we'd expect, Blue is overcoming her fears and trying to make her Pokemon shine, and Green, well, I think he really is the main character. He has a dream to be the best, he set off on his journey, and things were going so well until Team Rocket ended up poisoning his Raticate. Not realizing the seriousness, Green pushed forward, which led to Raticate's death. Now, he's pushing himself to be ruthlessly strong, to ignore the feelings of other Pokemon, and become so powerful that he won't experience something like that again.
What's that? Are you crying? Am I crying? No, I'm not crying. You're crying.
At the end of the day, these characters are 12, and Green can't cope with losing a Pokemon due to his own faults, something that he now imposes on his team. I won't spoil the whole thing, but seeing Green give his Eevee away since it wouldn't fight after Raticate died is so sad. We go on this dream vision quest into Eevee's heart and this fantasy where she saved Raticate. It sounds weird as heck, but it's so good. The emotion that Tombo can get out of these pocket monsters and their stories is just phenomenal. Speaking of art, let's take a moment to simply say wow to this art style. If the characterization wasn't enough, the amount of work put into each page shows that the series really is a labor of love. It's heartfelt, it's cold, it's visceral, it's uplifting, it's fantastic. You can feel the passion and hard work that every single chapter has had put into it. If you grew up on the games, this is exactly what we saw playing through all those years ago. This series manages to reignite that imagination of experiencing the first generation for the first time. Even in the Pokemon designs, look how majestic my boy Arcanine looks. His showdown with Houndoom is simply great. My possibly favourite panel is after Red tells his Pokemon they're free to leave him to follow their own dreams, that there are many roads open to them. The Pokemon move forward, then blast a path around them. There's only one road. Honestly, brilliant, what a moment. So, should you read Pokemon DJ Festival of Champions? Yeah! This story is awesome. Even if you're not a Pokemon fan and can't recognize the animals or the moves, seeing the emotion that Tombo can put into these creatures and appreciating the beautiful art style makes this an easy recommendation. If you are a Pokemon fan, there's a lot more to be found in this series. Seeing how a few lines a character says before a fight gets fleshed out into this whole worldview which defines their goals. Seeing stories we know well re-represented with fresh emotion and heart. 100% worth your time. From the look of the author's Twitter, this series may be getting a print release before Christmas, which I'll link in the description if that is the case. If anyone who can read Japanese wants to go on Creeper's Twitter and confirm for us all, then that would be awesome. I would love to see this series get the following it deserves, hopefully leading to a more consistent release schedule so we can all see where this story's going. Thanks for watching. This has been CG, and I'll see you Gs in the next one.